On a very hot July summer day of 2012, 6 Franciscan sisters were discussing our homeless community in the area. 5 of the sisters had been volunteering at the original warming center in a local church. Sharing their experiences and in gratitude for the blessings in their own lives, the sisters realized they were called to respond to the needs of others.
From then on, it grew from a research and learning time to including people way beyond us, which meant our affiliates. So it basically grew from that experiential time that we had meeting real people at the warming center, and then aware that we're called not just to meet them or to spend 5 hours a night, but to really become more invested.
As they invited more affiliates and sisters to join them, we developed a mission statement that reflected the Franciscan values we hold so dear, the values of compassion, hospitality, collaboration, and action.
For me, one of the first pieces that came into play was, again, you look at, so what are the needs? And the needs can be massive. So we got going on this idea of so-called hygiene for homeless. So people stepped forward and started talking about, so what kind of articles would we put together for a hygiene bag, and how would we do this? So people came together, and one of the sisters offered to make cloth bags with drawstrings.
The project really grew into providing hygiene bags over at Salvation Army and hygiene bags for homeless elementary youth when we realized from the school social workers that at any given time there's well over 150, 200 homeless youth in the community. We reached out to the schools, set up a joint project with them as well to provide hygiene bags.
From the very beginning, we had a vision of a place of hospitality where people could come during the day. And so, sharing space with the local church and with Catholic Charities, we opened the Franciscan Hospitality House in July 2015. The Franciscan Hospitality House holds a very special place for me. To be able to welcome people and to offer them a safe place where they can sit and have a cup of coffee, where they can support each other, and also where they can get clean. It's been a gift to be able to learn from the folks that come through our doors. There is a resilience that they show. There is also community for each other, supporting each other, and the gratitude that they have is so apparent, especially for those who get housing and then they come back and they want to sit and talk to the other folks who walk through the door.
Just a month ago at the hospitality house, he came in and I was doing bins, and Zodiac said he was all excited. He said, I just got my apartment on the north side, I have a place to live. His affect and his ability to talk with us has changed.
The statistics for the first year have shown the need for a place to gather, a safe place of support and hospitality where our guests can return to give hope to those new to the streets.
One of the real big strengths of our effort for serving the needs of homeless is the collaboration between the sisters and affiliates, and then going beyond that out into the general community with all the contacts that we have.
So because of that coming together of real experience with individuals who are homeless, and those of us who are coming because we have a heart to make a difference in this whole thing, we have been a very active group. We have just recently had a mother and dad and their children living there. And some of the responses, from the children are, it's their home. It's the first real solid home they've had. They're not moving in and out.
Working with local agencies and with the help of committee and community members, we've been able to prepare and furnish homes for families. One day, Sandy Brecky of St. Clair Health Mission called Sister Karen.
We met and pulled together the kind of individuals from our community who could make a difference and make this happen. And that is what has developed into the effort which is called the Crosse Collaborative to End Homelessness. And our goal is to end homelessness in La Crosse in 1 year.
So I see this truly taking off, and I believe in the thrust that's moving forward to truly end homelessness. Not just let's try to prevent it, but let's put an end to it in our community.
And I think our efforts have caused our larger community to begin to question what they're about and what they're doing. I feel that a lot of the work that a lot of us have done over the last, 5, 6, 7 years are really paying off now, and more community dialogue and more understanding about the needs of the homeless and what the situation is that they face.
Pope Francis picked his name for a very good reason. His declaration of a year of mercy is just that reflection. We are trying to express that gospel invitation, mandate, example of Jesus, and then of course of Francis, to treat others as our brothers and sisters.